Y'all, what is going on with Diddy's camp? If you guys don't know, it was just said last night that TMZ has confirmed that Cassie is 100% cooperating and expected to testify against Diddy. Baby, Ethiopia Haberman might have said, I'm not testifying against Diddy. Baby, we don't need you. We got Cassie, and it's a federal case. But forget all that. Do you know that all of Diddy's deeds are being exposed? Remember when Little Rod actually said that Diddy had a private investigator, okay? A man contacting the mother of his child and his child who was 8 years old and was trying to intimidate them. And everybody was like, I don't know. Is he telling the truth? Is he telling the truth? Baby, TikTokers have come out and said, it looks like he's telling the truth. Because that same private eye, or at least a man that alleges to be him, has been contacting TikTokers, trying to silence them, basically, and intimidate them. Baby, I don't got to tell you the story. Let's hear it out the girl's mouth and listen to the end. Because, baby, this story got so many twists and turns. They caught him on tape doing the shenanigans. Y'all, who is Diddy's attorneys? I would say he need to fire them, but I like the fact that he going down. Anyway, let's get into this, all right? Let's go. Also, hit that like button and turn your notifications on. This is going to be a heavy upload day. I'm going to be doing videos and multiple lives. Baby, I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Oh, yeah, and just in case y'all wondering, these are the TikTokers that got the tapes and are exposing Diddy and his PI. Make sure y'all follow these ladies. Okay, let's go.
Hey people, before I release anything or play anything for y'all, I need to read this play. Georgia makes it a crime to secretly record a phone call or in-person conversation originating in any private place unless one party of the conversation consents. And I have received full consent from Vicki May to play this video for you. So on March 29th, Russell Green, the private investigator mentioned in Little Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, reached out to Vicki May. Yes, the same private investigator who allegedly harassed an 8-year-old for information about her dad. He only reads what she sees and she doesn't add to it. So the video I'm about to play for you is the conversation between Vicki and Mr. Russell Green, the private investigator that Diddy allegedly hired to pursue information about Rodney Jones.
Hi, Russell.
Hi, Russell. This is Victoria. I got your email.
Hey, Victoria. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I got sent your TikTok. You covering the Diddy case that was mentioned in it.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay to speak with me about that?
Yeah, yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Obviously, we're not in court right now. We're going to be in court at some point. But the information that you're covering, in addition to involving me, is 100% inaccurate.
Sorry for
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I didn't hear you saying anything.
Okay, so is there a reason that you're calling me? Because as mentioned in the video, all of this is alleged, and I made that clear in the video. Nothing is all, as listening to anybody who follows me, they know this is just his version of events. Nothing in this docket is fact nor fiction until obviously it's proven in court. But only thing I did was read what was in the docket. So I didn't insinuate that it was true. I just read what was listed.
Yeah, I just want to caution you as a journalist, as what you're doing or the entertainment that you're doing. You're actually causing a little bit more harm than good. And what I want to share with you, I understand you keep using the word allegedly. The problem is that the way that you're covering it sends a different message. And I just want to caution you that this is a very real investigation. This is not entertainment. The text messages that you're covering and the text message, the way that you're presenting it, matter of fact, even what you said was inaccurate. The text message that you're referring to in your story, if you go back and listen to it, doesn't even go with the story that you're giving. It's a different text message.
Sir, I'm not giving anything, sir. I'm reading what's literally on the screenshot on the paper. If there's an issue with how it's written, that would be a question you would have with Tyrone Blackburn. He's the one who wrote it. So I'm just literally, and once again, I'm not a journalist. All I'm doing is literally reading what's on the paper and literally reading it to the audience. All of this is public information. I understand why you're calling and you're saying it is inaccurate, which I appreciate. So now I know going forward, you will not ever be mentioned. You're only mentioning that small piece. So I get that part. But I'm not insinuating. Go ahead.
Just listen to me very carefully, okay? Go back and listen to what you put out there, and then look at the text message that you're referring to. And I will remind you of this. You're looking at a screenshot of something that is incomplete. A lot is incomplete.
Okay, so yeah, and I get you. And once again, that would be, this conversation would be with Tyrone Blackburn. I didn't write the docket. I only recorded it. Like, I didn't write that.
Well, I understand, but I would hope And trust me, it's being dealt with Blackburn and judges and attorneys and all that. But again, if you want to have any credibility, not just run an entertainment site. If you want to have any credibility in what you're doing and what you're saying, instead of just saying alleged, you really need to be mindful and be careful of what you're putting out there and do a little bit more research. If you do a little bit more research, I think it's going to change your opinion, and it's also going to change how you promote what you're doing. You don't have to do what I'm telling you. I'm letting you know it's 100% fabricated, and all you're doing is recirculating something that's 100% fabricated. And I can't go into any more details about it.
Right, because it's an active investigation. Right, yeah.
But I'm just letting you know, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm trying to help you. I don't have to make this call, but I'm trying to help you. Be very careful with the way that you're promoting this. And just go back and do some of your research. Do some research. You're smart. I see what you're doing. I understand what you're doing. I totally get it. But just because you say alleged, there's still some responsibility that comes with what you're doing. This is not a game. It's not entertainment. No, it's entertainment on your part. This is not entertainment. This is a real criminal investigation. And so if you just take a little bit of time, do some research on the people that you're covering and the validity of what's being said and what you're putting out there, I think you're going to have a much, much better story than what you're putting out there right now.
Yeah, I hear you. And I appreciate the call. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Now, Vicki is a good human being, because I would have let this man keep talking so he would have talked himself into some shit. But I do have a couple of questions for Mr. Russell Green. Why not reach out to CNN? Why not reach out to Fox News? Why not reach out to Blackburn? Why reach out to a TikTok? Because to me, you just let us know some things that we didn't know. First and foremost, you let us know that you are actually the PI that Diddy hired. Thank you for telling us, because we didn't really know that. It's all alleged right now. But thank you for confirming that for us. On top of that, you also let us know that there are more text messages out there, not just the screenshots that we have on this lawsuit. Really appreciate that information. And now that we know you guys are going to court really soon, that's great information too. To me, it seemed like he was going in a way of trying to intimidate her, trying to get her to change her story, trying to get her to take something down. And I think if Vicki would have let this man keep talking, which I wanted him to keep talking, he would have asked her to do that shit. If you have nothing to worry about and you don't feel guilty in any way, form, or fashion, you would never contact somebody, especially somebody that has nothing to do with the investigation whatsoever. Vicki is not on the lawsuit. All she did was read. But this man felt so compelled to contact her on several platforms to get her to see something different. Sir, if it was 100% fabricated, you wouldn't be calling nobody. But you just gave us some kind of clarity. I appreciate it. So if anybody else gets contacted by this man, by all means, make sure you get a recording of it. And just to let you know, we did try to contact Blackburn and Associates, but nobody picked up. Nobody would answer us. So we just dropped it ourselves. And the one thing I don't appreciate you doing is intimidating my friend or trying to get her to change her mind about something she's seeing on the paper. But that's all the news I have for today, guys. Bye.
All good points. If you really were about that life, why didn't he go to CNN? Why didn't they go to TMZ? Why didn't Diddy's legal counsel go to the court and actually say any of this? Instead, you got this guy allegedly being his PI, which sounds like it is, trying to intimidate people to pull it down. The same way Charlemagne, Stevie J, and all those people are doing the rounds looking stupid, in my opinion. But let's keep going, because the original creator that the PI reached out to, she did a follow-up. Hold on.
Now, we have sat on this video since March 29th is when everything happened. We've sat on that video because obviously it involves legal stuff. And the legal stuff of the person is going to shock you. And the reason I'm not posting the video on my page is because we don't want to give this situation any more light than it has to. And we tried to do our due diligence and nothing came of it. So here we are. Okay, y'all. So I just finished wrapping up a meeting, but it is wild that I have to make this video. First and foremost, I'm okay, y'all. I swear I'm okay. I am safe. I am of sound mind. I am not suicidal. That is wild. I have to say that. But I understand why people, were concerned. But yeah, I'm okay. I do have a license to carry, and I do carry it. And then just to kind of put it all into perspective. Obviously, when it first happened, we'll unpack all of this later tonight on the live. But my parents are aware. family, friends, is friends. Everybody is aware. We are all on standby. My parents, they all do have a license to carry, and we do carry. So whatever they with, we with as well. And most importantly, my head remains on a swivel anyway. That's how I was raised. That's how I was taught. So once again, whatever they with, we all the way with the shits. And most importantly, and I say this respectfully, my mama ain't raised no bitch. So we gonna keep rolling, we gonna keep reporting, and we gonna keep breaking down these legal complaints and documents as normal, because this, as I mentioned, my purpose to be an attorney is bigger than me. This is not just for me, this is for y'all too. And I know my purpose is to help people. And shockingly enough, somebody made a good comment. A couple people made this comment today that were on the video, and it said, Vicki, if this was not confirmation that you on the right track with being an attorney, I don't know what is. And this is exactly right, but I'm okay. We'll see y'all tonight.
And before y'all think it's just Vicki May, baby, the TikTok streets are talking, and they've been doing this to a lot of people. Just listen.
I'm hoping TikTok pushes this out because it's important and y'all be suppressing the shit out of my videos. One of my favorite content creators, it's Vicki May, received a phone call from Diddy's alleged private investigator, warning her about the information that she was talking about when she was reading the allegations of the lawsuit against him. Now, I saw her videos and I was in her lives. She read word for word what was on the lawsuit. Everything was alleged. She stated that from the beginning. She made no just like blanket statements, and everything that she read came straight from the lawsuit. You can go to her page. I'm going to tag her in this video so you can go to her page. She has a recording of the phone call that she had with his alleged investigator. And we can't let this happen. Like, he's not going to be able to call people and tell them that they're spreading false information when she's literally just reading what's on the lawsuit that is public domain that everyone has access to. And I've heard that there are several other TikTokers that have received phone calls from him as well. Like, this should not be happening. So y'all go to her page and watch the video and listen to the recording.
But it don't stop there, because some people make a good point. Baby, it's too late.
Have y'all been scrolling through TikTok today? Because apparently, and I'm going to tag her in here, it's a creator here named Vicki May, and she was reading the Diddy court case that Lil Rod has against him. And Diddy has a private investigator, and the private investigator has contacted Vicki May and threatening her and saying she's putting out false information. And all she was doing was reading what's in the court documents, and it's public. It's public information. So y'all go over to Vicki May's page, and she gonna tell y'all what Diddy up to. He trying to gather him some more charges or something, ain't he? Because you ain't be out here just threatening people because they out here telling the truth on your butt. It's too late. It's too late, baby. You're going down. But y'all go on over to Vicki May and check out her page. I'm going to tag her.
But you know what? What can we learn from this? Listen to this young lady right here, because I think she got a good point.
What I'm about.
With all this stuff going down, with all these so-called famous people, people that you idolize, you better know one thing. This is why you need to know who you are. This is why your confidence, your self-worth, all of that, your self-esteem should not be wrapped up in things and based on what you see. Because as you see, things are crumbling. And it's a reality and should be a wake-up call that everything that glitters ain't gold. So many people that I talk to are so worried. Their self-esteem and their self-worth is so down because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're trying to have this happiness that they see paraded on social media, in their family, all around the world. And some of these people ain't even happy. Some of these people don't even know who they are. Some of these people are popping pills and doing all kind of things just to be able to function. And you running around here thinking that your life is horrible and that you're not worth nothing and that you're not valuable. You better stop allowing for stuff, for things, for people to make you feel like you're something or you're somebody, for it to validate you. You better learn how to love yourself, show up for yourself, take care of yourself, and be content with who you are.
Y'all, Cat Williams wasn't kidding when he said this was the year of truth and a year of exposure. Only not the way Diddy wanted. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to be on live a lot today. Y'all know the deal. Like, subscribe. See y'all soon. Bye.